Revelation 8 verse 1 says, "When he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour." Yeah, 30 minutes of silence in heaven. Now pause. Let that sink in. We talking about heaven. The place where angels cry out, "Holy, holy, holy." The place where thunder and voices and lightning are always going on. There's never a quiet moment there. But then, suddenly, boom, silence. No sound, no movement, just stillness for 30 straight minutes. Now that's not normal. That's not just a break or some peaceful moment. That's a pause before something serious. You ever been in a courtroom before the judge gives a sentence? Or in a hospital waiting for a doctor to come out and give the news? That tension in the air, that silence that feels heavy, that's the kind of silence we're talking about here. It's the moment where all of heaven just stops. Not because they're confused, but because they know what's coming next. This verse comes right after the Lamb opens the seventh seal. That's the final seal, the last one. And once that seal is opened, God's judgment starts to pour out on the earth. The seven trumpets begin, the final warnings, the final shaking, the final outpouring. So that 30 minutes of silence, it's like all of heaven is holding its breath. It's the calm before the storm. It's God giving a pause, a breath, a final moment before he moves in judgment. Almost like he's giving people on earth just one more small window, one more quiet chance to repent, to wake up, to get real with him. Let me show you something from the Old Testament that connects with this. Zephaniah 1 verse 7 says, "Be silent before the sovereign Lord, for the day of the Lord is near. The Lord has prepared a sacrifice. He has consecrated those he has invited." You catch that? Even back then, God said, "Be silent," because judgment is coming. Same pattern. Silence before the day of the Lord, silence before the storm. So now look at Revelation 8 again. This ain't just quiet time. This is holy silence. The Lamb has opened the last seal. The scroll, the plan of God, is fully revealed now. There's no more delay, no more waiting. It's about to begin. And yet, God waits 30 minutes. Not because he has to, but because he's merciful. Let that hit you. Even in the final moments, he still gives space. He still pauses. Maybe not for the whole world, but maybe for that one person who's still on the fence. Maybe for the one who's been running, but is ready to come home. God is just, yes, but he's also patient. But here's the truth. The silence doesn't last forever. After that half hour, trumpets start blowing, judgments start falling, things get intense real fast. So what do we do with this? We pause. We take our own moment of silence and ask ourselves, am I ready? Is my heart right with God? Have I been playing church, or do I really know him? Because when the silence ends, so maybe today is your silence moment. God is giving you space. Don't waste it. That's it. Just one verse. But man, it speaks volumes. 30 minutes of silence in heaven. And maybe it's a warning, maybe it's mercy, maybe it's both. But don't ignore it. Because the silence won't last forever. So maybe today is your silence moment. God is giving you space. Don't waste it. That's it. Just one verse. But man, it speaks volumes. 30 minutes of silence in heaven. And maybe it's a warning, maybe it's mercy, maybe it's both. But don't ignore it. Because the silence won't last forever.